So when the month of December starts on a solar astrology level, keep in mind that above that rat of December is water. So it's water on water, and whatever animal you sit on the day you are born, not the month, not the year, not the hour, the day. You're not sure, you can always email me or text me. Okay. Email is salwa@effortlessliving, one word.com.au, and text, you can look it up. Anyway, so I'll put it in the link thing anyway. With the animals, there's always a cycle that actually happens. And so I'll just go through each of the animals, and you've got to be sitting on that animal to get that type of energy with the rat month. But always keep in mind that there is a lot of water, and that's what the issues will be with water, basically. So what does the rat add to what you already kind of are? All right. So you'll see the ticks that are here. The ticks mean there's harmony and something else is made from this harmony with the month. And where the crosses are, that's a challenge or a penalty or a harm. Where there are no crosses or ticks, it's pretty neutral in that way. All right. All right. So for the rat by nature is a hoarder, okay? And the rat plans and schemes and plots and all of that. So this adds another level for you. Like that. All right. All right. So you crave attention anyway as the rat, but you do it all in the dark. All right. So this month brings it out for you, because once you hoard, there's nothing left to hoard. So you're on top of the pile. There is competition for you with other rats because you're both romance flowers. So the month is competing with you in that way. Because of all the hoarding as in clutter or whatever you want to call it, you get overexposed. So that's what will happen for you. Sometimes overexposure is not a problem, okay, especially if it's a business type thing. So what's water for you is what you're looking at here. You will get basically recognition this month, all right? All right. The ox. So the ox and the rat have a harmony. You can see there's a tick there. So with that harmony, it's a workable type of month. And I just realized I haven't put the names of the animals. Don't worry about it. Just believe me. And it's a very workable month. It's a listening type of month. Yeah, because you as an ox, don't listen. You're so stubborn. The rat month for you, as if you're sitting on the ox, it makes more earth. So it makes more earth for you. So what is earth for you? Elementally. And if you need the earth, it's great. But if it's not favorable elementally, then it'll do your head in. So the rat, in this case, also makes you very methodical. You're already methodical in your own way, but this is in another way. All right. Tiger. So the tiger, as a tiger, you're very overindulgent. Okay. So the rat makes less indulgence and more as in, how you feel and, more inner, because the rat hides. So you go inner. You're not out here going, rah, rah. It's not like that. So you go inner and, that sort of thing. You harness things rather than always on the prowl. The prowl. It's a sign. Anyway, you're more into conventional things because of the month, whereas other times you're very unconventional in that way. Because you have a temper already, it's on display no matter what. Now you kind of take it back a notch. You hide it, and that's what the rat does to you. But how you go and whatever path you take in this, that becomes the battle for you. But if you stay away from the limelight, etc., like the month is trying to do for you, it'll work out. All right. The rabbit. Now, the rabbit is already disadvantaged here because the rabbit is a penalty with the rat. And so the rat is, they're both romance flowers. So the rabbit's a romance flower, the month is a romance flower. So there's two romance flowers here. What ends up happening is there's an issue. The issue is with commitment, falling in love, with feelings, ew. And, being not affectionate. So the rabbit is still sensitive, but not in the way a rat is, We say the rabbit gets its rocks off and there's no penetration type of thing, right? So you want to be independent as the rabbit, but what the rat does, it comes along, it invades your space this month because it's emotional as well. And the rat is that control element as well. And elementally, the water pushes the wood out of its comfort zone. So be careful. You may have to restrict yourself so that the rat doesn't restrict you. All right? And that sun is about to get into my eyes. Let me pull this out. How's that? That's better. Because it's just shining. All right, dragon. Now, the dragon with the rat harmonizes. It's part of a 3-animal thing. But even though it's just the two of them, if you sit on the dragon, then more water is made. And remember, there's already water on water here. So more water is made. The only good time water is made is if water's your money. Ching, 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 ching. All right. So although you do have so much energy as a dragon, what the rat does is it comes along and then you become more energy but resourceful at the same time, because that's what the rat will do to you. All right. And that's what it kind of brings you. And with this dragon, you have more potential because the rat, being buddies, shows you your potential because it's in awe of you. So the month is kind of in awe of you. You're winner, chicken dinner here. Yeah. So your confidence is, your ego is, but you're not calculating. The month is very calculating. So it does trigger that interest in you. Whether you go all the way and become calculating is up to you. All right. All right. Snake. So the snake is a possessive kind of an animal. And when that rat month comes in, it brings that out more. All right. Because it's aggravating in a way. Not as in a challenge or a clash. It doesn't have a tick or a cross there. But, yeah, it can do that. And you will feel you are achieving your own goals in this kind of a month as well. But everyone wants to pry. And you have that secretive thing. And then, you're a thinker and a loner. Whereas the rat, it makes you become more materialistic to hoard in that way. So you have these ideas and all the ideas are very materialistic. Okay, next is the horse. The horse is the opposites attract. So in what is there, the horse is right up top, the rat is right down the bottom. So tick at the bottom, cross, their opposites attract. They challenge each other. The only time that this is okay is if water is a favorable element for you, you tolerate it. All right. So the rat's energy of stay at home, lockdown, the security thing, whereas you're on this adventure all the time, 24 hours a day. So the water from the month will put out your fire. And as I said, unless it's favorable, it'll be fine. It calms you down. But the month moves at different speeds for you. You are both emotional. The horse and the month is emotional. So you will find you're more emotional this month. Get some tissues. So you're different sides of the fence. One is free, one is locked in. That's how it is. But you're just as selfish as the rat. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. All right. Therefore, um, good luck with your ego. Yeah. All right. Goat. The goat is with the month. The month means that there's a third party here. Now, the third party is brought in by the month. What you need to, because the month is more aggressive as a rat than you as a goat, what ends up here is that you enjoy your peacefulness, and then the rat comes in, it's like tsunami, and the emotions that will just take over. So, therefore, you do not make dealings in this month because the third party can mean they leave you high and dry. Okay, they leave you with the debt, they leave you with the mortgage, they leave you with the children, they leave you with the blah blah blah, all of that. And so whether it's a relationship, whether it's, which there will be plenty of at Christmas, the relationship or a business venture or an adventure, whatever, if there's a third party, get it out of the way straight away. All right, because you will lose, because you are already very sociable. The rat's not sociable that way. The rat's sociable if it's getting something out of it, and that's why it's a third party. So it can leave you high and dry as well, so be extra careful. The monkey. So both you and the month are doers, right? So the rat is a doer, the monkey is a doer, and part of the cycle, you know how the dragon was too? That makes more water. So check if water is favorable for you, because the making of more water, and the month is water on water, the year is water on water, too much water. If it's favorable, that's good. What it does then is it brings good relationships or great relationships. And you as the monkey, lots of faults, yes, but they're not seen because the rat covers up for you this month. The daddy rat. As a monkey, you already have a sense of humor, which is great, but it goes to another level because of the rat. All right. So just don't tell dad jokes. That's your. You're more energetic and you do achieve more in a rat month because it's like you're just riding the wave here, which is brilliant. All right. Rooster. Rooster is a romance flower, so it's an emotional animal anyway. And because the month that's coming in is also a romance flower, so there's too much emotions. Get yourself some tissues. Be very, very careful. Although it doesn't have a cross or anything like that, or a tick, you can, because you're on the fence and that rat's on one side of the fence, it can shake that fence for you, so you end up missing out on your opportunities. Now, remember again that if water is your money, then that's your finances this month. Look at what water is, because that's what's being shaken. Shake it up. All right. Dog. So with the dog is very responsible. So you're not fazed by the month anyway. What the rat brings to you, it's no big deal. You may, though, because of the rat, become more self-serving, because that's what the rat brings. It brings that to you, and you will question other people's motives in that sense. But you do, whatever you end up doing, you do it on your own and you achieve more. So that rat month really is just another month. It's like that, all right? Because you've already got that humbleness, that protective thing, and in that way. The water may make it easier for you to realize things, as in dig things up, but that's about it. All right. The pig doesn't have anything there. So the pig being the same element as in a water element, again, check what your water is, because now, it's so much water. Even though the pig it's a humble animal, and it's not as secretive as what the monk is, what the rat is. But the month becomes an asset for you because it's the same as you, like it's supporting you in a way. Check what water is for you. And then you are never in control, whereas the month is always in control. And that sun is getting too glary. I know you can't see it. So the month, the rat month, it's like you're being nagged, come on, let's go, because it's that tsunami. So you're this nice, gentle water, you go where you want to go, and then it's like, oh, the tsunami's coming, and you run faster, like that. What it really does for you is that because you're not the person that will save for a rainy day type thing, the month might help you start that. All right, so put my table back. Yeah, the sun is there. So hopefully that helps, and have a great month.